Hello, my name is Lloyd Hamilton, and this is my first burn. Before we begin, I will address the monkey in the room, and yes, I do have a pretty bad mohawk right now. But, with that being said, our lacrosse team is currently 3-0 since this mohawk, including a victory Saturday over our rival Florida Southern, our first conference win in school history. Before I talk about my first burn, I'll put it out in the open. I'm a die-hard Syracuse University sports fan, lifelong season ticket holder for men's basketball, men's football, and men's lacrosse. So needless to say, I'm very, very heartbroken over the recent sanctions levied against my university by the NCAA, the almighty NCAA. And I will admit, things were wrong at Syracuse. People broke rules. But over a 10-year investigation for one university, I think that kind of shows the flawedness of the NCAA. I'm not going to go over all the sanctions because, frankly, it still hurts. Seeing my team not in the tournament, it hurts. I will point in the direction of one specific sanction, and that stems from the investigation that the local YMCA was giving thousands upon thousands of dollars to our student athletes, while Jim Boeheim was sending them there to volunteer. What better place to send a player than the YMCA, the local YMCA of downtown Syracuse? You know, helping kids in need, running clinics. He had no idea. So Jim Boeheim is accused of, I think is kind of BS. Jim Boeheim is guilty of trusting individuals in his community. That's what he's guilty of. With that being said, I think that all of these issues of players getting paid by boosters, by agents, could all be put to rest by simply instilling a payment system for our student athletes. Oh no, paying our student athletes, it would help. I believe that if we have a card that we could load, say $200 a week, allow the kids to get some groceries, maybe go to a movie with their girlfriend, maybe take a bus to the Syracuse Mall, go shopping. I think all of this could be easily controlled by instilling some sort of a payment system. Now, I'm sure you know how college athletes are, and it's like, how are you to know that they're not going to take this money and go right to the bar? Well, the answer is simple. We create a system in which the players need to provide itemized receipts in order to show their purchases. It would teach the kids budgeting. It would teach the kids financial responsibility that, hey, if your money is gone, your money's gone for the week. But I think it would definitely cut in half, maybe even more than that, the number of misconducts that happen from kids trying to get a piece of the pie. And let's face it, collegiate athletics and the NCAA, they make a lot of money. You look at Johnny Manziel, you look at the Johnny football, you look at all the issues that stemmed with him, and he's no dummy. 120,000 people at times over there in College Station. You sell $50 a ticket. It's a lot of money. And Johnny Manziel's getting nothing out of this. And he's the reason they're coming to the games. So in his mind, he's thinking, why not take a couple thousand from a booster? But you know that this is wrong. So I feel that creating a monetary system could help take away some of this misconduct. It would keep the boosters away because, hey, the kids are already getting paid. Now, I'm a realist here. Should a Lynn lacrosse player be paid the same amount as a Miami University football player? No. But should Miami's starting quarterback be paid the same as Miami's third-string quarterback? And my answer is yes. I believe that it would be a great idea to evaluate what is it that a student needs in their weekly expenses. Do they need deodorant? Do they need soap? They want to take their girlfriend to the movies. I think that giving these student athletes money would help any misconduct that could come this way. I think directly in my collegiate athletic career. And it's a job. Whether you're at D1, D2, D3, JUCO, it's a job. You have practice, you have film, you have study hall, you have meetings, you have classes, you have your social life, you have your family. It's tough to balance all of that. With this being said, The argument is, oh, well, players are receiving a free education. And that's all fine and dandy. And don't get me wrong, nothing is more important than the value of an education. But when do they have time to work? The majority of the basketball and football players come from low-income families as it is. They can't call home and ask for money. So think about that. What would happen if we instilled a monetary system? Would all this conduct go away? Would my Orange still be playing in the tournament? Obviously, there's a lot more that went into the Syracuse situation. Don't feel like getting into it. Vacating 108 of Jimmy's wins sucks. But pay the players, and misconduct will be cut in thirds. I promise you that.